Add flair with a Solomon Kintsugi ball at level 5 and roll with style at level 30 in your Art Camo go-kart. Look out.
And that shot should leave no doubt as to where we are tonight. It's the Toyota Center here in downtown Houston, Texas. Hi, and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. DA will join us tonight on the sideline. And here's a look at some numbers for Bam Adebayo.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Then it's Tyler Hero. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Douglas in at the 1. And for the Rockets, we've got Wall. Reddish out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Thompson, and it's Fall in at the center position. Some veterans on these teams, Clark. What are you looking for and how that will impact the game?
Well, Kevin, you know, when you've got experienced players on the court, then you typically have a composed team. And that means that you won't see either team really get rattled. And I think because both teams have great experience, we're going to have a hard-fought, competitive matchup where neither team really is flustered at all.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Now Hero. Adebayo with the
where Bam is at his best. He knows.
And our reporter David Aldridge.
Well, Eric Spoelstra gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said he this is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes we're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, Greg, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
Offense a chance to do what it's designed to do, which is produce the best shot.
And he makes that one.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is too easy for Adebayo. Once he's close to the rim, he is going to damage it.
And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival.
And here is Butler after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
No one near Wall as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Adebayo kicks to Hero. Down low. He's off on that one, so Houston will take it the other way. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
And here's Douglas after the three-pointer from Klay Thompson. And Tucker kicks to Butler. Miami no good on that time either. Last game for Houston, they picked up the win against the Lakers. Thompson for the triple. Rebounded by Douglas. The Heat trail by 6. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. With the break in the action, let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been dialed in defensively this month. The Heat in second.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really gotten after it on that end of the floor.
And Miami calls their first time out of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Coming out of the court. Get loud for your Club City Dancers.
Big group substitution here. Marjanovic checked in for Fall. Antetokounmpo comes in for Reddish. Green, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Buddy Hield in for John Wall. Now here's James. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Defended by Thibault. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And you know, with those numbers, he makes a defender hesitant to get too tight on him. I mean, he doesn't want to get whistled for the foul and put this guy on the line.
And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Here's Neto. Great tee that time from Green.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Passes it to Marjanovic. Ball's knocked loose. Green with the ball. Now defended by Adebayo. It's stolen by Adebayo. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green.
First personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. It's a 5-point game. And Adebayo throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
1:52 left in the first. On the wing, Green. Hield against Adebayo. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Green outside. Miami grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Took him no time at all on that one.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And Bam Adebayo, picked 14th in the 2017 draft, has made huge improvements throughout his career. The guy is a hard worker.
And Coach Spoelstra says that Adebayo continues to put in the work to improve.
And Kevin, you see it in his game every year. Never takes a summer off. Comes back each fall with a new wrinkle to his repertoire.
Now here's Hield. 9-point game his last outing. And stolen by James. To the inside. Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to James. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here's Hield, and then Hield with the dunk.
Explosive play by Hield, taking off and slamming that one down before the D could react.
There's 42 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Hield against James. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Samuels checked in. Reddish comes in for Antetokounmpo. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Green. And John Wall subbed in for Buddy Hield. Here's Caldwell Pope. Here's Watanabe. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
Now, in the lineup for your Rockets, Kostas Antetokounmpo.
Adebayo finds Caldwell Pope. James, the bounce pass from deep. Adebayo. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
The Heat with the lead. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall.
John Wall.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. And so in the game for the Rockets, you've got Reddish. Thompson is out there with Wall. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Samuels in at the 5 down low. Can't hit that one. And it's Miami the other way. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. And that will conclude a 4-game road trip. Thompson outside. Fires from deep. It's rolled in by Watanabe.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Caldwell Pope outside. Now here's James. He's tightly guarded. 6 to shoot. Neto, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Adebayo. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first.
An outstanding athlete for a player of his huge build. Adebayo will bang and bump with the best of them.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And not just a scorer. He is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
And Tucker has it in the corner. Green against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. From deep three-point range. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Houston ball.
Houston in the lead. Hield outside. Fires the 3. No good on that one. And it's Miami the other way. To the middle. Shot's good by Hero. Hero's got his first points in this one.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Hield from outside. It's hauled in by the Heat. Inside. A nice shot by Tucker. Tucker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat.
And though lacking some height, Tucker has the bounce, the reach, and the strength and attitude to do damage inside.
Janovic. Hield, can't hit.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Hield finds Green. It's good from long range. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
And the Heat call time here. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Miami. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Caldwell Pope's got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
And here's Douglas. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The shot by Butler, nobody around. And the Heat, another 3.
Bringing that three-point percentage up quite a bit this quarter, shooting it well. The lead's going to get a little bit bigger if they can keep this up.
And here's Paul outside. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Rockets trail by 9, and there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
A new lineup here for Houston. Watanabe's checked in for the Heat. Now here's Douglas. Here's Watanabe. And he bangs it home with one hand.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Hield with it. He's covered by Hero. To end the run. And they'll get another chance. Butler with the steal. Now Hero covered by Hield. Caldwell Pope pass to Butler. The rebound by Marjanovic. Houston's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Green kicks to Hield. Fires the 3. It's the 3-point bomb. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
And you've got to be up on Hield, especially when he's beyond the arc. If not, he'll burn you.
Again, Hield missing. The Heat leading by 8. Caldwell Pope outside. Now the pass to Douglas. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Watanabe. Again, the miss by the Heat. Green deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Shot from 6. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw good from Samuel.
At the line for your Rockets.
Both shots good from the stripe. Tipped away. Gets it off. He can't get that one to fall. That'll do it for the first half. Heat lead by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. Here with Jimmy Butler. Jimmy, you have come a long way.
I think on the floor, I'm supposed to do a lot. Still the same. People recognize my hair.
Well, it is a unique style, Jimmy. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Bam Adebayo had it going on in the first quarter. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. Kenny, let's start with you. What'd you think about the Heat?
What you like is many of their baskets come off assists. That's a sign of a team that's working together and functioning at a high level. No need to have this hero ball. I'm going to shoot, and no one else is going to get the ball. Nope, they moved it, and we'll see if they can keep it up in the second half.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Rockets were playing?
They did some good things, but not enough. They need to start being more assertive. Go harder to the rim. Generate some free throw opportunities at the very least. Do something.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. On the court for the Heat, Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. Out in the wings for them, Hero and Butler. And it's Douglas in at the 1 spot. Now here's Wall. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. Second chance shot. And with that, the Heat lead is cut down to just 4 points with a bucket from Samuels.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Shot's good by Hero.
Oh, a dead-eye shooter. Hero is always ready to snipe it off the feed.
Wall attacking. That one doesn't drop. Now the Heat take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points.
Yeah, you know, guys, this has been far from his best game. A disappointing outing for both him and the team.
Now, Hero, he has 5. Shot clock at 6. Butler finds Adebayo. Douglas for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Samuels the pass to Green. On the wing, Heel. Shoots over Douglas. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Hield's got 12.
And we're seeing what a volume scorer Hield can be on his good nights. It's hard to put a cap on him once he gets rolling.
Now a timeout called by Miami.
Make some noise!
For your Rockets, Costas Antetokounmpo,
and we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
Luka Vildoza.
Thompson comes with the double team. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Miami.
And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here is Douglas. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Here's Butler.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
And really, hard to find more intense players than Jimmy Butler. This guy is 100% focused on winning at all times. One of the ultimate competitors in our league.
And with Butler and his intensity, Greg, it's a perfect fit for him in Miami.
And yeah, it can rub some players the wrong way, but it goes hand in hand with the culture here. Hard to imagine Butler on a team other than Miami.
Here's Douglas. He gives a bit of a scoring lift to the team, averaging 8 points a game. Thompson comes with the double team. Adebayo, and Adebayo throws it down.
And terrific to see Adebayo putting up big numbers. He's continuing to grow as a scorer.
Takes the 3. Vildoza misses. The Heat leading by 4. To the wing on the left. Lets it go from 11. Tucker with the ball. He's against Samuels. 5 on the clock. Loads it up for Adebayo.
And it's been so much fun watching Adebayo up his game, making himself into a star and a big part of this offense.
Here now, Vildoza. Guarded by Tucker. Stolen by Tucker. And now, running up the court, Douglas pushing it up. Pass to Adebayo. It's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Contavious Caldwell-Pope. He's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Caldwell-Pope passes to Adebayo.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
And it's Wall with the ball for Houston. Rebounded by Douglas. Miami leading by 8. Here's Hero. And Adebayo throws it down.
And this is the level of intensity Adebayo brings. He's terrific at channeling that energy on the offensive glass.
Thompson for the triple. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
6 feet out. Shoots in deep. No good off the back of the rim. Here's Miami now. They're on an 11-3 run. Adebayo in for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
You see the offense coming around for Adebayo. Entered the league with raw skills, but he's had the benefit of great coaching.
Now here's Wall. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
That's his first
way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth from that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
Yeah, but I also like the balance because they're doing a great job of getting inside and converting around the rim. I really like their aggressiveness.
Boy, what a comeback by John Wall. He went 2 years between games after that Achilles injury suffered in 2018. Really good to see him back.
Now, here's Adebayo. 22 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. Neto, the pass to Adebayo. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for John Wall.
On the floor for your Rockets, Buddy Hield.
Here's Neto, 2 on the clock, and Thompson sends it back.
In terms of off guards, Thompson is an all-defensive team-level player, can compete with the best of them.
Coming out of the floor for your Rockets, number 30.
Rockets trail by 11. Hield with it. 12 points for him. On the wing, Thompson. That one goes in. Thompson's got 16.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Adebayo with the bucket.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And stolen by James. It's stolen by Hield. 35 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Knocks down the 3 ball.
The jumper is the calling card of Buddy Hield. It's why he's been able to score points consistently in his career.
To the inside, James lays it up off the glass. James has got his second basket of the game.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Hield outside. Pass to Thompson. 12 seconds left to play in the third. A 3 ball. And again, it's the Rockets from deep.
Another bomb for him right now. His three-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
I don't think there's any question about it. I mean, as long as he keeps knocking them down, they might as well keep going back to the well. No reason to let it run dry. Keep firing that thing.
And so it's the Miami Heat heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Rockets trail by 7. Green is out there with Thompson. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's Reddick. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Houston right now. The pass to Tucker. And here's Neto outside. It's rebounded by Houston.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too. Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
It's Thompson off the drive, and Thompson throws it down.
Just such a smart player. Thompson with a great read, taking advantage of the lane there.
The Heat leading by 6. Neto kicks to James. Here's Tucker. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
The drive by Green uses the glass to finish the layup.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Neto, the pass to James. They double him with Green. To the middle. Here's Tucker. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, hard to corral the energy that P.J. Tucker plays with. He gets in there and mixes it up, and he'll go to the line.
That's good from Tucker. Houston with a big group substitution here. Falls checked in for Antetokounmpo. Marjanovic comes in for Reddish. Fields checked in for Thompson. And it's John Wall in for Green. The Heat also changing it up. Bam Adebayo's checked in for Watson-Abed. Butler comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Hero subbed in for Raul Neto.
And you can sense the urgency from them now. They were flat in that first half, but they've come out here in the second and been much more aggressive offensively.
And stolen by Thybulle. Wall against James. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And once he got up in the air, he just decided, you know what, I'm going to stay here for a while. I'm going to hit you with a little float. Float on. And he finally takes it down for the finish.
You mentioned the floaters on this. Absolutely. Good reference. Good reference. They get the rebound. Adebayo with the bucket.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Pass to Wall. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal.
One of the things that makes Wall so tough in this position is his athleticism. And he's able to use that to draw fouls inside.
Wall. 2 shots.
And that one falls for John Wall. The Heat making a switch here. Douglas is checked in. And so Wall nails both of them.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Knocked loose. Douglas the pass to Tucker. Healed on the double team. Butler from outside. The shot missing. And the Rockets take it the other way. Now here's Wall. Healed outside. Oh, and a fast break for the Heat. Butler from outside. It's hauled in by Thibault. It's trailed by 3. Wall looking it over. Kicks to Hield. Wall against Douglas. Wall passes to Fall. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
So for the Rockets, Reddish, he's checked in for Marjanovic, and it's Green in for John Wall.
At the line for your Rockets, Taco Fall. Shooting 1.
And that one misses. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've held a 12-point lead earlier.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Green left side. Passes it to Hield. To take the lead. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done.
Remaining in the game.
Butler finds Douglas. They get a hand on it. And even 3-on-3 break. That's a 2 from Hield. And good as it just snugs right down through the net. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Rockets.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
You know, adding on to that, you look at their block totals tonight, and you see how feisty they've been on the defensive end this game.
That is a big-time performance. I like how Hield embraces the responsibility of being the alpha dog on that one.
And the Heat all-time here. They're trailing by 4. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Our New Balance player of the game, Buddy Hield.
And Kevin, his three-point shooting has been a big key. 12 of his points have come from downtown, and those points didn't come cheaply. He's worked hard on the perimeter aspect of his game and got good high-percentage shots.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
During that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He said, if we're going to pull this out, we have to do it as a team. We have to rely on one another, trust one another, and help one another. Let's go get this. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Here's Douglas. Oh, it's that one. No question. Powered it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Thompson right side. Pocket 6. Defended by Douglas from 12 feet out. Miami grabs the miss. There's 38 seconds left to play in the final quarter. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
And they have to be careful with the ball.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Not just the shooter. Thompson more than capable of driving inside and attacking.
For Houston, Klay Thompson at the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
You know, coaches have dubbed Klay Thompson low maintenance in capital letters. And you have to think an elite scorer of his ability, who always is cool and composed and keeping his head, is an addition any locker room would want to have.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They trail by 4. 26 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass it to Hero. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble again.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Jalen Green taking 2.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. He takes it in. Pass to Hero. No good with the triple. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
You get open, and Wall will find you. He's got one of the best assist averages in NBA history.
So Houston wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Klay, what is the key to the way you play tonight?
You know, I'm just used to the pace of the game by now, and my teammates do a good job finding me when I'm open, so all credit goes to them. I just catch and fire when I'm open.
And they found the shooter, and he shot. Thanks, Klay. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.